All right, I bought another comic book collection, a nice mix of slabs and some raw keys. All right, guys, I was able to pick up another comic book collection. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk price. We're going to talk keys. There's some slabs to talk about, a whole bunch of stuff. But first, hit that subscription button, the thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Give me a follow on all that social media. You know, Instagram, Twitter, whatnot. What else is out there? TikTok, I guess. Maybe I should start making more TikTok videos. But give me a follow over there as well. I promise I'll start making videos. I just have to remember to do it. But anyway, here we go. This comic book collection, we are going to talk about price. And again, we're going to go over all the slabs. We're going to talk about keys, quantity, just what came in this. I got nothing else for you. The seller was great. Absolutely husband and wife, fantastic, great people. And they're not leaving. Well, I say they. He's not leaving the hobby. He literally is streamlining, taking a portion of his collection, getting rid of it to fund more things. I believe actually it was to fund some stuff around the house. But avid collector, not changing the course, just streamlining, keeping it focused, mostly Amazing Spider-Man. So no Amazing Spider-Man today. I don't think any. No. Nope. No Amazing Spider-Man today. He kept all that stuff and some of the bigger keys that he had and some stuff from his childhood. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get into this collection. Let's see quantity. How much actually did I take home? And then I'll show you the slabs, and then we're going to talk about the raw stuff. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 long boxes here, and some slabs and some keys here. So we got a little work. We got a little work to do. And you said we have till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Grand total. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 long. 2, 4, 6, 7 short. And then 8, 9, 10, 11 more short boxes, like one box full of slabs. All right, let's look at this one. First Korvac, some Walking Dead keys, Gears of War 1. Fun. I tell you, this always happens with me. When I buy a collection and I find an obscure book in it, I always find it again in like the next collection or two, which is the Gears of War #1. Here's the Miles book. Nice grade on this book too. Bronze X-Men, Alpha Flight, some silver, bronze Batman, copper, silver, some Thor. It's a Spidey. The rest of the run is actually in one of these boxes here. It's just a great cover, huh? Oh, the Bloody Moon Knight. 2 Winter Soldiers. You know how I feel about this book, which I don't even think it's that special anymore now. Tokyo Ghost. Midnight Suns. Nova 1. A lot of keys in here. Angela. Oh, the Faction Hawkeye run, which is great. Origins 10 variant. Some Old Man Logan. Somebody setting their car alarm. Some Silver Surfer. All right, there you go. There's a glimpse, and then we got the slabs. We'll go through all this stuff at home, guys. A lot of it. All right, guys. So I rebagged all the slabs that were in there. I still have to go through and price it, but I wanted to show you all the slabs. Then we'll talk about the raw stuff. 103, 106. First Starjammers. Of course, that's the lowest graded one. We'll talk about all the bigger raw keys that I pulled out, but I did want to just show you the slabs, the grades. 9.6s, 9.8s, 9.6, and then over here, I think that's Adam Hughes, J. Scott Campbell, Frank Cho, and some more X-Men. A lot of X-Men. He staying in the hobby. Oh, there you go. Days of Future Past Part 2, Part 1. That's in a 9.4. Look at the old label. And look at that. Original CGC label in a 9.8. It used to be red. Original right there in a 9.8. That's cool. Love that book. I have one in my PC. It's an 8.0, so that one's going to get sold. First Dazzler in a 9.6. Look, X-Men 129 in a 9.2. So that's all the slabs that came in this collection. Let's talk about some of the bigger keys now. Okay, so you saw the slabs, you saw the quantity, quite a bunch of stuff. Nice runs, full runs of stuff. But now let's get into the raw stuff. There wasn't a tremendous amount of raw keys. I want to start out with one book because I think it's funny. I've said before in a lot of these videos, like when I find a certain book, I seem to run into it a few times in a row and then never again. Like I can't tell you the last time I found Ninja Turtle books. I can't tell you the last time I found a Raphael #1. And when it comes to Evil Ernie or Bone, those things are in the rearview mirror. I'm never going to find those things again. However, one of my more recent collections, I came across this book. This is Gears of War #1. Now, I think I mentioned how the video game comic books are starting to get a little pop and a little... people are starting to target them. They are great to put on the wall. They're awesome if you're a video game and comic book collector. Or a video game, even just a player, not even a collector of, because that is a whole hobby in itself. But to find a Gears of War 1 after never finding one, and then finding one maybe like a month or two ago, and now again, I just think it's quite comical. But anyway, there was the Gears of War 1. Now, on to the next. Marvel Spotlight 32 is the first appearance of Spider-Woman. Much more valuable and more important than Spider-Woman #1 because this is her first appearance. Next up, a book, excuse me, a book that I think is going to start getting some more love. One of the things, one of these books, how do I spit this out the right way? A lot of the books have been dropping in value, right? We know this. This is one that may bounce back. This is Tomb of Dracula #1. This is the first appearance of Dracula. Why do I say that? You see a little bit of Marvel kind of dipping their toes into the horror genre with Adventure into Fear, right? Is it called Adventure into Fear? Oh, Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night, coming out for Disney Plus, actually right around the corner. So I could see the Dracula thing starting to come forward here. Fantastic Four 84, this is just a really cool Doom cover. A lot of the Silver Age Fantastic Four Doom covers are popping right now. They're starting to have some heat behind them, a lot of value. Anything Doom right now is very hot. Yes, the Kang stuff is hot as well, but Doom is it's huge. Thor 337, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. And out of all these books, I don't think we're sending any to CGC except one. Not this next one. This is X-Men 221, first appearance of Mr. Sinister. A few more books to talk about here. How about X-Men 120? This is the first Alpha Flight cameo. X-Men 109. Oh, I always want to say Vindicator. I don't think that's right. Is it? I forgot. I always screw this book up. Anyway, a Bronze Age X-Men key there. And last but not least, Ultimate Spider-Man #1. I believe this is the polybagged book that came in that polybag. I could be totally wrong, and you guys can rip me in the comments. Go ahead. That's it. That's all the raw stuff worth mentioning. Yes, there was a ton of complete runs with minor keys in it. First Ronin, Ronin cameo, all that stuff. First Mr. Knight. There was also the first, I didn't put it on the list, but this is a big key. First Winter Soldier. Yeah, that was it. But there was a good amount of mini-series, like runs, mini-series, like Planet Hulk, stuff like that. Secret Wars -8, Secret Wars #2, The Run. No Maximum Carnage, but that's Spidey. He was keeping a lot of that stuff. So think of a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of miniseries, complete miniseries, a lot of runs from that time period, like the early to mid 2000s, late 2000s at the latest. So let's talk price now. You saw a lot of slabs, a lot of X-Men slabs, a lot of those bronze Copper Age stuff in that 9.6 range. Great grades for those. Little pricey. So what did I pay for this collection, guys? I'm going to give you that 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I paid $3,500 for this collection. It's going to take a little bit to get that money back and then eventually turn a profit, except the thing I do like about this collection, I love X-Men. I love finding X-Men. Everybody, a good amount of people collect X-Men, so these aren't impossible books to move. There are some raw keys. There were some slab keys. You saw My favorite thing in the world is to be able to sell like one book and get like half my money back. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen here, but there was a good amount of stuff, again, to not only get my money back, possibly turn a profit, which is ultimately the goal. And that's it. That's it for this collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't have anything extra to talk about. Yeah, I ran into Staples to buy some boxes, but I didn't want you. That would have been boring to add to the video. Like, oh, here's boxes and Staples. Nah. I do need bubble wrap, however, and it wasn't on sale, so I decided not to get it. Anyway, that's it, guys. Make sure you bookmark all those future Whatnot auctions. Every Tuesday night at 8:30, I go live. My man Erod212 goes on at 7. I'm on at 8:30, and then Davis Ryder on at 10 o'clock. That is our Attack on Tuesday lineup. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Did I overpay? Did I underpay? Was about right? And, of course, keep it comics.